You've probably seen that very disturbing video. Fired Shelby County police officer 22-year-old Carson Hyder with a closed fist punches 34-year-old Cherie Moore about 10 times. Well, she spoke briefly at a news conference today to say that she appreciates the support she has received so far. Moore, who according to her attorneys was having a mental health crisis when police were trying to arrest her, and her family says she has bipolar schizophrenia. Now, an arrest warrant indicates Moore allegedly ran away when then Officer Carson Hyder, who again has been fired and was arrested, was trying to arrest her for breaking and entering. Attorney Ben Crump is representing Moore. He's calling on prosecutors to increase the charge to assault with serious bodily injury. Hyder appeared in court today, June 2nd, is expected back in court on July 29th.
Welcome back, my PBM family. Welcome back. Another episode of Old School Cops. You got the two-man unit. You got the two-man unit in the squad today. Got my big bro. The other two are on assignments, special assignments. So you send us a video. You keep sending us a video. We'll give you an unbiased assessment. We're from the community, came back and policed the community. We worked corrections. We worked police. We have outstanding accolades in law enforcement, and we're here to pretty much be your conduit to understanding law enforcement, the do's, the don'ts, what they can and can't do. This particular video, the officer got exactly what he deserved. He got charged, terminated, and now he will have his day in court. You ask me, there's no excuse. You can't just go pound on somebody. Anybody who says, and you can take this to the bank, anybody who says you just comply, right, and this will never happen to you, does not understand police work. If people just complied, right, we wouldn't need police officers. So that's the most stupidest statement I've ever heard people say, just comply. People don't comply. That's why we take individuals from the community, we train them, we give them all these training, we tell them to follow the law, follow procedures, follow your training. And when people who don't comply, this is the process. These are the steps that you need to take to take that person into custody. I've heard several times that somebody said she was fighting. If you think this lady was fighting, you're an idiot. You don't know fighting if you think this lady was fighting. She just was getting her as pounded out by this officer. That wasn't a fight. He was doing the fighting. He was just beating the hell out of her. It makes no sense. It might have been a passive resistance. She might have not been putting her hands behind her back, but she was not fighting the officer. So once again, you got people out here who claim the fame. Oh, I'm from law enforcement. She needed to stop fighting the officer. This wouldn't happen. No, the officer should have followed his training, and this would have never happened. The emphasis is not on the untrained civilians, on the trained, highly professional officer who every in-service, every roll call, constantly is receiving training. You give these guys powers to take a life, to take freedom, to detain. Like it amazes me how people give these bad officers and they support bad policing. There's no excuse for that. I'm glad he's getting exactly what he deserved. And if you call yourself from the law enforcement community and you support that, you're an idiot. You was a guy who wore the badge and didn't understand the job that you signed up for. Go ahead, Tom.
The object of training, we train for everything not to go right, not to go accordingly. We train because we know we're going to get somebody who might have been in the military and has PTSD, who might have mental problems, right? Who's an alcoholic and a drunk. You're going to go to domestics. You're going to have people that are so hyped up, they're not going to comply. But that's what you train for. That's the object of training. If everything went well, there'd be no training. You train for the problems. That's what we do day in and day out. So to say that that's justifiable is completely inaccurate. In fact, what you witnessed was a man in a uniform assaulting a female.
100%. And he'll get his day in court. Caramel_drop. Thanks for joining the live. Appreciate it. You got any questions? We'll be more than happy to answer. Early Raza, thanks. You always there, brother. So I definitely appreciate you. Saturday, 7 o'clock, we're doing a live dedicated to Clayton Bigsby. So make sure you join. Get your notifications. It's going to be a good one. All right.
Please join, because Clayton Bigsby is the individual who'll justify what we just watched. Please join us.
Hey, our boy Adam just popped in. What's up, Adam? What's up, brother? How's everything? Tone, you know Adam. When we went to the party with
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he just joined the live.
What up, Adam? All right.
Hey, Adam, you need to get up with me, and I called you in reference to that podcast that we want to put together. So stop avoiding it and let's put that on the books. Like I said, you got to gripe on how you're being treated or what kind of contact. Don't fight the officer on the side of the road. That is not where you get justice, on the side of the road. You got to take it to the courtroom. Take that on the road, because you're going to get hurt. You're going to get killed. That is not the place to voice your gripe. Take it to the courtroom. Like this officer, he got charged. He got terminated. He got arrested. I mean, now he has to wait for his day in court. He lost everything. You know, the vindication is in the courtroom. So please, people, live to fight another day. Be safe. See you next video.